Welcome to the panel show's Down the Track program. We're at Sydney Dragway for the Gulf Western Oil's Nitro Thunder. On today's show we're going to be talking top fuel. So we're in the pits on setup day, the Thursday, the day before, and it's the Premier Hire pits. And with us we've got Peter Ziberus and Kelly Betts, and of course J-Mac, Jared McLean, back for the panel show as well. The season this year in top fuel has been the toughest in memory. The quality of the cars, the entries, has been absolutely amazing. The competition, you can't pick winners. Starting off the season, Rapasada Autosport International's Damien Harris was the man to beat. Now, Damien was to be on the show today, but you've got to rely on good old airlines. He didn't get to the track in time, delayed flight, so unfortunately he's not here. But we have to say, guys, that I mean, the way that the Rapasadas came out of the box, it looked like they were just going to dominate again at that opening meeting.
Yeah, look, they've been strong all year and previous years, and yeah, it looked like they were going to have another dominant season, which they still are very dominant. Obviously, Damien's leading the championship, so they're obviously still doing something right.
That's correct. I mean, these guys are in front by just 2 points, would you believe? But that opening meeting was right here at Sydney Dragway, the East Coast Thunder. Let's have a look at the final from that one.
This is the final of Top Fuel. That is Santino Rapasada walking away. Seno Junior Rapasada walking away. Now it's up to their drivers. They're bumping into pre-stage. They're in. It's on! Man, it's a flame out both sides. There's a barbecue going on, but the win is happening in the Harris side of the racetrack.
Well, the RAI dragsters were definitely a force to be reckoned with. Peter Ziberus, you yourself are doing fantastically this season, but let's talk about January of last season. Here at Sydney Dragway, the scene was set, you were on a roll, but it all went downhill very, very quickly. Run me through what happened at that event.
Yeah, we crashed. Yeah, we stuck our nose in front. We were leading the championship. It was, quite a good feeling, and we were on a roll. And look, to be up front, it was when it first happened, we didn't know why and what and all the rest of it, and with just a lot of looking and searching, it was a pass failure. We just had a couple of rods that failed, and yeah, oil out the side, and the walls get in the way, and yeah, that rode off the car in our season, and we went searching for a new car, which is where we're at now.
Well, it's one thing to talk about it, but let's have a look at that fatal run there for the Premier Hire dragster.
They're locked away. And it has gone across the centre line. We've got fire on both sides of the racetrack, but Peter's managed to get both walls, but at what we'd refer to as a reasonably low-speed impact.
Well, Peter, after that low, I mean, that had to be a low point for you. Yeah. You regrouped, new car. You obviously love this new one.
It's awesome. It's the original car I was driving was designed for a jockey, and I was pretty tight in there. We found this Lucas car. Morgan Lucas himself is about my height and my width and all that sort of stuff. So I fit perfectly in this car. It's a joy to drive.
The whole team seems to have clicked this season. You've been right from the opening event. You've been nipping at the heels, haven't you?
Yeah. Look, we're trying to keep up and keep in contention and just keep with them, and we've been doing it, and we win some, lose some, but yeah, we're doing well.
Willowbank, January, breakthrough win. How did that one feel?
Probably relief more than anything, to be up front. Yeah, it's funny, you get races where you should win and you don't win, and races that you win that you shouldn't win, and that was probably a race we shouldn't have won for the simple fact Ashley was probably a good car on me, a car length in front. She stood off it, I kept on going and drove around her, so I'll take it, yeah.
Any win's a good win.
Correct.
Let's have a look at that one.
When we've got four lights, it's on.
Both cars, candles are lit. It is Peter Ziberus taking the win. He takes his first Christmas tree across the finish line in 3.94 seconds at 498 kilometres per hour.
Well, Peter, that was your breakthrough win. And then it all sort of changed gear as, Kelly, you started to make some waves on the scene. grabbing the next 2 events, 2 victories in a row for the Lamatina Top Fuel Racing team. How cool is that for you?
Very cool. I suppose you kind of don't think that you'll, like winning the first event in itself was pretty amazing. Probably more so for me, it was a really big thing, my first Top Fuel event win, so that was really cool for me. The team, they were pretty happy. It's a new car. That's, you know, obviously we had a few little hiccups with it early on in the piece, and hence, you know, in the first event and in January we had a couple of issues, but really found our way at the Summer Thunder, and then it, we got the win, which gave us a lot of confidence, and then coming into the next round, the Super Thunder, and off we go again with another win. So unreal, like winning 2 events in a row, Top Fuel in your first season, and for the team, the first season in the new car, we're stoked. We're trying for 3.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the trifecta would be a best case scenario for you,
Unreal.
but there's so much pressure. How do you feel you perform under the immense pressure at events like this?
I think you need to use the pressure and the nerves to your advantage. You need to make you better. So tell yourself that you can do it, and you know, show the people that you've got it in you and you're capable of it. So I think you just need to run with the pressure and let it feed you for the fire that you need for it.
Running with the pressure, definitely the theme here for your rookie season. Let's have a look at that win here at Sydney Dragway.
Kelly Betts, she is left of screen in the Lamatina Brothers Fuchs Lubricants car. Oh, it is going to be Kelly Betts' breakthrough win. 383, 3.83. Man, that is absolutely brilliant, under the national record.
Well, that was a brilliant full power win, but when you guys got to Willowbank, I mean, conditions were good early. There's some really big performances. You fought your way through to the final, and then we saw an amazing pedal fest. I think you got loose first, and Kelly, you got loose and had a real quick pedal. Got off it and on it.
Was actually the first one, maybe. I got the shake and did a quick one, and then I think Pete, you pedalled, and then I was back on it, but mine was spinning and.
Well, I can tell you, I think there was.
And then he was all out of shape.
A few thousandths in it across the finish line. We couldn't tell who won. Did you think you got there, Pete?
No, I wasn't confident. I knew I was, because I did one last stab at it, and I was catching quick, but I was running out of racetrack quick as well. So it was touch and go.
You were a Flintstones car by then, just rolling. What did you do as soon as you saw that 1,000-foot block? Where did your eyes go?
Oh, it was just interesting. I mean, after the first pedal to get out of the tyre shake, you know, then come back on, and I'm like, yeah, it's going okay. And then it obviously went into the spin, and I saw Pete come up, and he went in front, and then I was still sort of coasting along flat out, but not going flat out, obviously. But and then Pete come, and then he went again because he pedalled again, and then my car quit on me, so I had nothing then, and I'm just like, come on, and I'm just staring at the blocks like they couldn't come quick enough. So.
What was it like down the bottom for you two at that event, knowing what had gone on, waiting to see?
I don't know. Did we actually speak? I think you were stopped somewhere and I was stopped somewhere else.
Yeah, we stopped at 2.
Oh, so you weren't speaking?
No, yeah.
We probably would have, but it was pretty funny.
terms,
I know, I got out of the car laughing my head off.
Well, that's the season so far, and it brings us up to this event here at Sydney Dragway. Let's talk predictions, let's talk tips, let's talk about what you guys have got. Kelly, how are you rating your chances? It's a tough field.
I think everybody's got the same kind of chance. We're all there, we're all producing good times. Everyone's sort of, I suppose, got their things sorted from the initial part of the season. So I think we're going to see some good racing. Hopefully we're on the pointy end of it.
Peter, you yourself with the new car, you're getting more and more comfortable, coming off a great result over at Willowbank, finding yourself here at Sydney. Is there anything you feel you're behind the 8 ball on with this new deal?
No, not really. Just like Kelly said, I think, you know, there's 8 quality cars here. You know, every meet we seem to be going well and getting good data, but we're all getting it. So it's not like one team is getting better data than another. I think we're all gaining and we're all getting better and faster. And sometimes I think it's a bit of a shame we're still not running quarter mile, because even though everyone's getting used to the new times, I think people would be quite impressed at the numbers that we're currently running at the moment. Like, we are running good, consistent, fast numbers.
Well, guys, the championship, Damien Harris is leading it, of course. He's only 2 points in front of you, 22 points in front of you. There's nothing in it.
No.
I mean, whatever happens this weekend, really, we're still going to Willowbank for the Gulf Western Oils Winter Nationals with it, a really live championship, aren't we?
It'll be decided at the Winters.
I agree. Yeah.
And I think there'll be, you know, several contenders.
The conditions here this weekend, it looks like it's going to be absolutely magic for performance. Do you think we'll see some personal bests?
Yeah. Well, if the track's there, definitely. Yeah.
Nice cool day, well, cool-ish days compared to the hot ones we've been in.
Okay, one final question. Peter, who are you going to beat in the final?
Hopefully Kelly.
Kelly, who are you going to beat in the
Hopefully
final?
Pete, because that means then we've gone past Damo.
Well, I'll tell you what, come Sunday morning, we're going to be sitting back at a table and discussing all this, and we'll find out who was right or whether you both didn't get it. So join us then on the panel shows down the track, and we'll be back with more.